Hello, everybody. Welcome back to round two. We have Christian on Esper gifts, and I know for a fact he lost the die roll. And we have Billy on good old Temur energy. You know it, you love it. It's here.
I actually really do like that deck. Get out of my face.
I do love it. It's a good mid-range deck.
It's like the Jund of this format.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I miss? I miss something like the green devotion deck. Like before devotion really got too out of hand.
And there were
like the
eight,
Felucranos devotion deck. Oh, Felucranos is a cool card.
There were like 8 different devotion decks after all was said.
Yeah, and then it became mono black and mono blue format, and that just wasn't fun. That was one of the worst formats.
Cobblade. I say that a lot. I say Cobblade a lot. I'm sorry.
People just don't like really high intense play. People also say the Jeskai Black format sucked, and that's just not true.
Jeskai Black format seemed to be one of the most fun.
Yeah, actually. It's like modern is right now.
Yeah,
that's what standard was.
Exactly.
All right, Billy's looking at a handful of things. He's got Aether Hub, what looks like Sheltered Thicket down there at the bottom, and some sort of basic Spiral of Canal as well. So he's got the mana he needs.
That's always good, having the mana you need.
Yeah. He's going to lead off this Spire Bluff Canal. Christian's going to lead on Concealed Courtyard and pass the turn.
You know, this Esper gifts list is kind of hilarious because Brendan, if he's in the chat, actually came to me before it was a thing and was like, do I go Esper gifts? I'm like, yes, you get Duress and all of the good removal.
Now it's taking down GPs.
Yeah, now it's taking down GPs.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a meta call titan.
Calling metas, dude.
All right, Sheltered Thicket's going to get cycled, and Billy's going to draw an Essence Scatter for the turn. He's going to net 1 energy off of that Aether Hub. That little white thing at the bottom of the screen, that is his energy reserve.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Is that like some shameless self?
Yeah, it's probably
no. It's Steve Belladin. He did the art for Surgical Extraction, the Return to Ravnica.
I thought Surgical was RK.
No.
Or am I thinking of Fulham?
Yes.
Okay. That
Fatal
Servant's
Push
going to get Fatal Push.
Yep. But no, he did the art for RTR Overgrown Tomb, the Masterpiece Feast and Famine. Yeah, he signed my mat.
Nice.
He also shout out to Allie, but like the artist proof that I have with the kitten on the back, he drew that.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's what that is.
This is going to be Gate to the Afterlife out of Christian. Now, each time Christian, I believe it's any creature dies or one of his. We'll pull it up for you.
It's whenever one of his dies, I do believe. Or it might be anyone, but, we're not too sure.
It's going to be a Whirler Virtuoso out of Billy with ample amount of energy reserve.
That's 2 activations. Pretty good, pretty good.
Right.
Oh, them some nice lands.
Absolutely. Christian always brings the best. He doesn't come out often, but when he does. All right, this is going to be a Champion of Wits out of Christian.
Magma Spray, the Champion of Wits.
Ooh, that does not count as a death.
Nope.
So Gate's not going to get its trigger. Let's look at Gate to the Afterlife real quick. So it's 3 mana. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. Then you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So Christian's not going to gain any life off of that Champion of Wits because of Magma Spray's text, it did not die. It was exiled. And then 2, sack it. If you have 7 or more creatures in your grave, I believe, you get to tutor up a God Pharaoh's Gift.
Put it on the field.
Yep. Put it into play. So Christian's trying to grind out Gate, but Magma Spray out of Billy was really good for him here.
That was pretty timely. It looks like he does have the, what's it called? God Pharaoh's in hand.
Right. And Christian's really was trying to figure out what to discard there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, and Billy's going to attack for 2 with the Whirler Virtuoso, and that's going to drop Christian down to 18. So that's going to be our first damage of the game.
Another one.
All right, let's see what we have on Christian's 5 mana, and here's an Angel, and that's the Essence Scatter that Billy found off the top earlier.
That's pretty good here.
Yeah, so Christian just
here.
getting absolutely no value in this game, and Billy is not allowing him to.
Jund of the format.
Yeah, we'll start to see if Billy wants to increase his clock, and yes, he does.
Billy definitely increases his clock.
So
By a lot.
Exactly. This gives Christian not too many outs. His creature count in graveyard's probably something like 3 right now.
Yeah, he
off
needs
of the
a he needs a
champion
Wrath,
discards.
which I don't think he has.
This is gonna be 4. We'll see what this is out of Christian. All right.
Short of a
Ooh.
Take your Glorybringer.
Yeah, this guy likes to take dragons hostage.
But you know the thing that I'm gonna be laughing about is there's a Harness Lightning in Billy's hand.
Oh yeah, Billy is going to get to make quick work and still get to attack before combat.
Oh,
he also can do the double.
good.
He doesn't even need to use the Harness Lightning. He has a Glorybringer. He gets to attack, exert, kill Hostage Taker, get
I'll
back
take
his
my
glory.
Glorybringer. Thank you very much. You're dead next
Christian's
turn.
gonna
unless
get
you
a
have
trigger, so
anything.
he's gonna gain a life. But then he's
yeah,
going to
that's
lose.
fine. You gain a life.
He's
You-
gonna go to
you take
7.
6.
Yeah. Wow. Huge swing here.
Show
for
me
Bill.
the Fumigate.
Yeah, if there was an advantage bar, it would be highly on Billy's side right
Yeah,
now.
because we need a bar that we need to slide back and forth at the bottom to see who's winning.
Hey, you never know. Newer players, right?
Typically, it's the guy with 20 life and 3 creatures.
Hey, life total is not always indicative.
It's
I
like
used to
typically.
play ad nauseum.
Get out.
Life total. I can be a negative 400, still win the game.
Get out. Is that a Fumigate? No, that's not a Fumigate.
It's gonna be an angel.
Ooh, that's not gonna do much.
It's not, even though he's putting the 2 counters on. It's only a 4/3.
It's dead.
It is gonna die. Christian's thinking again about his trigger.
Yeah, he's rethinking it. He'll take the servos. But he's still just dead, right?
He gets to, the other one's not gonna untap, so he gets to exert. And Christian's only gonna take 4, because the Whirler's not gonna be able to effectively get in. Because the other Glorybringer doesn't untap.
Yeah, but there's other Thopters. Like, he can make Thopter, a Thopter. But, I mean,
yeah,
that's not
he's
gonna really
choosing
help.
not to.
I mean, and he has the Harness Lightning, so...
Right. He doesn't even need to exert this Glorybringer. He can just Harness Lightning that for 1. Bank the 2 energy and have enough to make 2 Thopters next turn.
Makes sense. Looks like he's going to go that route of play.
Alright. Looks like we were trying to figure out if there was some background noise. I think it's outside the door. I think someone's playing a
Yeah,
game.
that was strange.
This is going to be another Whirler. And I believe Christian probably gained 1 off of the Harness Lightning.
One would assume.
Alright, and Whirler's going to get blocked by a servo, but Christian's going to take forward, fall down to 4. See if
Gain
Christian
another
finds
one.
any outs. No, it's non-token.
Oh.
Non-token creature has to die. Yes, sir.
Dangle tokens.
Because then Godpharaoh's Gift comes in and makes nothing but tokens.
Dangle tokens.
Ooh, a lot of mana here. This is a Godpharaoh's Gift. This is going to net Christian a lot of life.
Correct.
This is a hard-casted Godpharaoh's Gift. He gets to put 2 counters on that, swinging for 6 Vigilance and Lifelink.
Seems real good.
All right, that's going to bring him back up to 10, bring Billy down to 14. Oh,
This
well,
has been a-
Billy can make a Thopter, right?
Yeah, he can if he would choose.
I believe that's what he's doing.
It doesn't look like he is.
I imagine Billy... Okay, so Billy's doing math right now. He's trying to see if he should make a Thopter.
Yeah, okay, he makes
is.
2 Thopters.
Oh, but he didn't block. Okay. Oh, he's trying to outrace Christian. Play to his outs.
Yeah, that's fair. It makes sense.
I imagine this Rogue Refiner does come down. He's going to try to see more cards.
Yeah, he's going to need those cards.
He's going to need to find a... Even Harness Lightning doesn't do it.
You know, can he just double exert Glorybringer? Is that enough damage?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I think you just double exert Glorybringer here. What do you do?
Yep, Christian's going to make him do it. I believe Christian sees the writing on the wall because this should be more than enough.
Play it out. This is definitely more than enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
We live in a world where math is a thing.
Wow, that's going to be a quick game one for the two of them. And Billy's going to start sideboarding. Looks like he was actually wondering if he's like, do I pull the Glory Bringers out now?
Yeah, right.
I wonder if it's just one of those cards that gets worse in this matchup.
I enjoy me some Glory Bringers no matter the matchup. A 4/4 flyer is nothing to scoff at any point during the game.
Really. Looks like Billy's sideboarding out his Harness Lightnings, his Essence Scatters.
That makes sense.
I imagine post sideboard is just a longer game of attrition.
Yeah, he might be siding into some amount of counter spells.
Right, you want catch-alls.
Yeah. Because
at a certain point you can't counter your opponent's creatures, they just come out with God Pharaoh's Gift.
For sure. You
yeah.
can hit him on early
Confiscation
game tempo
Coup. Looks like some number of Spell Pierce might come in for Billy. Magma Spray is definitely coming in. Looks like one Aether Sphere Harvester. That's interesting. Blocks Christian's flyer so Billy doesn't just die to a God Pharaoh's Gift.
That's fair. Yeah, the only thing that I can see that Temur really struggles against is flyers.
Right. Looks like he has one Supreme Will sideboard. Thinking about that possibly coming in. Especially if you're expecting the game to go longer and you're sideboarding for that plan. I mean, Supreme Will seems pretty good.
It definitely makes sense.
Ooh, and he chooses Chandra as one of the cards that he brings in.
I mean, Gifts kind of has trouble dealing with...
Planeswalkers?
Yeah, most blue X decks have trouble dealing with Planeswalkers once they resolved.
That was something we saw with the red-blue control deck of the last format, the Torrential Gearhole control deck.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is like a runaway Gideon Allies and a card just killed them.
Yeah.
Or Liliana. Liliana was the worst one.
Liliana was so funny. I love that card.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was the one they couldn't deal with.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Every second of it.
Like, you just won the die roll, slammed a Liliana, and it was game.
Yeah, you're just like, what do you do?
Because they didn't even have a counter spell up at the time that you played Liliana.
They were trying to, what's it called? Further their board or, like, see more cards and whatever, and then you're just like, here's a Liliana. What do? You cry, right?
It was funny because you would watch them get to these points where they're, like, disallowing the Liliana emblem trigger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is sad.
Yeah.
You're losing.
You're losing, dude. Just pack it up. Go home. You know what's great? I was actually playtesting the other day. I played against Esper Death Shadow and built a board. And when I say a board, boy, do I tell you, I had a board. I had 4 Lingering Souls tokens, a Siege Rhino, a Grimflayer with Delirium, a Tireless Tracker, and a Goyf. And a Liliana. Versus a Gurmag Angler, a Snapcaster Mage, 2 Death Shadows, and that was about it. I got to ult Liliana in Modern. That's happened 3 times now that I can count.
Wow.
But it feels so good. Except when you have to do the math to figure out how many tokens you get. That doesn't feel good. He scooped on the spot when I dropped 2, though, so it made it easy on me.
All right, both players are shuffling up here. Not too bad, about 4 minutes of sideboarding.
Yeah, that's not awful. I know people who stare at their deck and then stare at their sideboard for like 30 minutes, and you're just like, come on, man. We have 10 minutes to play now.
And then you watch them, and they like brought in 1 card.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, always, I already know what... I at a point had a sideboard guide... And then I realized that made me take longer to sideboard in and out the things that I already instinctively know to sideboard in and out. So I'm just like, axe this. We'll just play how I want to play. And people are like, why'd you side that in against me? And I'm like, because I felt like it. Is that a good enough answer for you?
Let me know.
Yeah.
We have, I would say, what ended up being like 14 plus players out there that drafted Iconic Masters tonight.
Yeah.
Instead of doing standard, this is only a 7-person standard, which is like 13 less people than we usually have.
Yeah, it's like a lot less.
But a lot of the people are, usually we only have like 8 for draft. A lot of the people either didn't come out tonight or getting hype about Iconic Masters.
A lot of people, what they'll do is like wait for these master sets because like they want. I know a lot of our players want to get into modern, but they're doing the slow run to. Like it's like the tortoise and the hare. Like some of us just were like, bam, modern deck, and then the others of us are like, we'll draft until we have a modern deck, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's how Brian builds you.
Yeah.
Drowned Catacomb coming down for Christian here. Let's see what Billy has. Botanical Sanctum, turn 1, no attune with the Aether. Ship turned back to Christian.
He has double Glorybringer.
It is interesting. You see these games like attune with the Aether versus not having attune with the Aether. It's like
yeah,
the
it feels
2
bad.
energy matters like a decent amount.
It feels bad.
I believe this is like Seeker Squire.
Seeker Squire, yes.
And it explored, so it's going to get the +1/+1 counter. Does that make it 2 power, 3 power?
I'm pretty sure it's a 2. Or no, it should be 3 power. I'm sure. But then again, I haven't played standard in quite some time.
Absolutely. I watch it a lot more than I play. So
Correct.
Something like Seeker Squires. Fairly.
Completely over my head.
Yeah.
People are like, here's all this tech, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Get in there with the Seeker.
Oh, that's for sure Seeker Squire. So now it is 2 power.
Okay, yeah. 3 butt.
Show y'all this. So it just explores. Gives you a relatively early creature to play.
It's a pretty good threat against all these decks that are probably going to side out of their Harnessed Lightnings. Billy's. But, you know.
Alright, so Billy took 2 there.
That's the one thing I love that control decks do, even though I hate control as like as an archetype, is what they'll do is they'll have some amount of creatures in their sideboard and be like, oh, well, this person took out all their creature removal. Here's some creatures.
Yeah, so you see them bring in stuff like in the last format, Dragon Master Outcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like, the easiest thing to remove ever, but everyone sided out of the removal.
Yeah. Which, I mean, almost never worked on me because I'm, like, a key, like I'm, like, in the corner of I'm never getting rid of any amount of removal. Like, I'll shave some of it, but I'm not shaving all of it.
Right. Alright, let's see what the players choose to do. An Aether Sphere Harvester down for Christian. He's going to tap 3 mana, play Champion of Wits.
Which isn't getting Magma Sprayed this turn.
No, it is not. So he's going to draw 2, discard 2 off the Champion.
And he has enough to swing with Squire and Harvester this time. Pad his life total a little bit.
Harvester is
so
a
chooses.
3 power?
Yeah, 3/5 I do believe. Flying 3/5.
Wow. Good card.
Yeah, pretty good. Great on rate.
3 mana, 3/5.
Not a fan of it when I had to play against it because I'm just like I have these Grasp of Darknesses.
Right, and then, and you're like, I guess I can negate the life gain.
Yeah, for sure.
If anyone that doesn't know, Christian can pay an energy with the Aether Sphere Harvester and give it lifelink. Yeah. Oh, he's going to choose to not have any attacks here. Billy could have just made a Thopter to block.
He's probably just like, trying to go on this. I'm going to block all your early game and aggression because I have a better late game.
This is what we saw out of the blue-white deck last week, where it's just the blue-white's more streamlined. It has less play to it.
Correct.
Christian's deck has a little more play to it, but yeah, he was just like, I'm gonna choose to not do anything ever.
Yeah.
All right, Billy's gonna move to combat.
Drop a Glorybringer.
Looks like he's probably going to exert. Yeah, he's gonna exert.
Getting the Seeker.
Yep. Aether Sphere Harvester is gonna activate.
I'm fairly certain that's why Christian didn't attack, was so either way it went, he could crew the vehicle and block a Glorybringer.
Right, and it looks like he did just that. I'm wondering if he gained the life. I imagine he would.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, because Billy could just have something like a Braid, which we know Billy kept in. Billy also just has another glory bringer though.
True, but I'm sure Christian has something lined up for us.
Let's see, 5. That is something. That is in fact something.
Definitely not nothing.
That's Angel of Invention.
You know, for the longest time, I called that Angel of Sanctions because I'm dumb, and, you know, I got the two angels mixed up.
It happens.
I'm real smart.
This is a crew with the champion?
I do believe it's just a swing.
Oh, it's a swing because the trade would be
the doohickey
right,
guy.
because the champion's now a 3/2.
Yeah,
So even making a Thopter doesn't do it for Billy.
correct.
It looks like Billy's just going to take it.
Which makes sense, because you don't want to get rid of your Whirler this early in the game.
Right, and Christian knows that, so he's just going to get his 3 damage.
Exactly. So it looks like Billy's probably just going to drop this second Glory Bringer.
Right, there's nothing particularly amazing in Confiscation Coup that he even can.
Yeah. Cool, you get a 1-2. That Anthem is your squad.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
Oh.
it becomes a 4-3 if you put the 2 counters on it.
Again, I'm real good at math and power and toughness and stuff.
Well, it looks like he is going to take the Angel. I mean, you're right, it does just Anthem, but he also can generate some non-zero number of Thopters.
That's fair.
Yeah, he leaves them enough for 1 Thopter. That's a 2/2 Thopter.
That's not nothing. And he taps it in response to crew the vehicle.
Exactly.
Good heads up play.
Yeah, just one of those solid small interactions. Alright, let's see what Billy wants to do with the rest of his turn.
Probably nothing at this point, right?
Right, this is actually a decently complex board state. Which a lot of what standard is how to standard comes down to like how did you solve the puzzle that is the board state.
Correct. Which like because if he swung either of his creatures, he was losing it to the harvester.
Exactly. He's gonna have to wait till he can like jam the other Glorybringer next turn.
Correct.
Before he has anything too amazing.
I mean that's
because then there are
good.
5/5 Glorybringers. The Aether Sphere doesn't even block them well.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's pretty good.
Oh, this looks like another Angel out of Christian. Oh, 4 mana. Probably a Hostage Taker. Nope. Well, nope.
Hostage
Still
Taker.
4. Still 4. Leaving up that Fatal Push mana.
You know what would be hilarious right now? I'll hostage take my own angel. Go ahead. Exert. I'll get my angel back.
That would be pretty heads up.
That's some pretty deep tech there.
He does know that at least Billy's going to get this Glorybringer back.
Yeah, for sure.
So he either takes the Glorybringer or his own Angel.
I like taking my own angel here. Nope.
Right. But we know about the second
That's
Glorybringer.
fair.
Christian does not.
I still would have done it. I still would have done it. Just because, like, go ahead, play another Glorybringer.
All right, this is going to be an untap from Billy, and we know that Billy has the Glorybringer at the ready.
And it looks like another Harness Lightning.
This 5/5 Glorybringer.
Yeah. Seems real good here.
All right, Billy's going to tap 2. He's going to play Long Tusk Cub into Glorybringer off the Servant mana. And here it is. And this just has to be a bad beats for Christian because this
Correct.
is a 5/5 off the Angel now. Exert.
I'll take mine back, thank you.
And we'll see if Christian opts to block with the 8th Sphere. He would save it would actually gain
He
him
didn't
3
even
life.
bother to crew it, so
Yeah.
probably not.
Yep. Looks like he went down to 18 there.
You know
This
what the
isn't-
greatest thing
isn't
about
bad.
Temur that I love is alternating exerted Glorybringers.
Yeah. It's just it's a removal spell and attacking just each
Every
turn.
turn. I love it.
Good old flame slash.
Yeah. So we have
Roast.
another hostage taker in Christian's hand.
This is gonna be interesting. But
Another one.
he's gonna have to take the non-exerted Glorybringer.
Yeah, for sure.
He's almost forced to. But he.
See,
Ooh,
now
there we
he's
go.
using the play that I thought he should have used in the first place. But at the on the flip side, this time he can block with his Aether Sphere Harvester effectively.
Exactly. And even more effectively if he gets his angel back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Christian just went. They didn't want to give me another anthem, and then took his own anthem.
All right, let's see what we have out of Billy. It's gonna be a Rogue Refiner. Typically, a card you actually see Temur side out of after game
Yeah,
one.
for sure. I can see, which is really funny because if you think about it, Rogue Refiner being the weakest card to side out.
Yeah, your deck's good.
Yeah, like how is that? How is that the weakest card? How is a 3-mana 3/2 that draws you a card and gets you 2 energy
Yeah,
for doing nothing but playing the card, your weakest card?
this looks like Chandra. Ooh, no. This is going to be... What was that?
You know, that's a real good question.
Looked like it destroyed the artifact and drew Billy a card.
Huh. Give me 1 second. I want to check on this tech.
Okay, we're gonna get a card check on that. All right, he's gonna attack for just 4. Christian's not gonna have any good blocks here. Is it like Benefactor or something?
Slice in twain.
What does that do?
You know, I'm pretty sure it's 4 mana, destroy target artifact, draw a card.
Okay. And now Christian has no good blocks here. Because he actually has no blocks at all.
Yeah, which is
So he's gonna take
bad.
4 off this Glory Bringer.
Billy's like, you can keep your anthem.
You can keep your own creature you took hostage. All right, Christian's gonna tap 2. What
Is
do we
that
got?
another hostage taker?
No, he's just tapping 2.
Oh no, I just like I saw for a second like I thought it was a hostage taker in hand. I'm like, really, really?
This is a cast out on top. That's gonna make that Seeker Squire a 2/3. It's gonna be 3 mana.
Oh, okay.
This is never.
Never to return.
So it just destroys a creature or planeswalker.
And then exile, is the on the back half on the return part.
Which really interesting because Billy has a planeswalker coming up.
Sad days.
Yeah.
Sad days.
All right. He's gonna have another servant for 2, and then he's just gonna have 4 mana for the Chandra right here.
Yep. This is why I love this Temur deck, or like literally.
Yeah,
any
I mean, look
energy
at
variant.
look at Billy's board. I mean, this is and all of his creatures are still relevant. The servants produce mana. The other ones are bodies at worst.
Yeah, like literally the worst card, and I understand why you would cite it out now is the Rogue Refiner,
Exactly. It's the worst card currently on his board.
which is insane.
And he's gonna make 3 mana. Play another Whirler. Wow.
Why not?
His board is insane.
Why not? Billy's like,
Billy's having trouble organizing.
Billy is like, I'm gonna have my cake, and I'm gonna eat it too, and then I'm gonna make another cake,
And I'm gonna eat that one.
and I'm gonna
too.
eat that one too.
All right, let's see what we have coming out of Billy. So he already plus the Chandra to produce the 2 mana.
Yeah.
This is going to be a Glorybringer attack that Christian can't block. So that's just
No
another
sense in
free 4
exerting.
damage.
Yeah, no sense in exerting. You
Right,
don't
you're
need to.
you're getting this 4 damage each turn.
Yeah. It's soon to be, significantly more.
Looks like Billy's thinking about it. Probably weighing the pros and cons. He'll come to the same conclusion.
Yeah, there's no reason to exert.
Oh, never mind. He's going to
Okay.
hit the Seeker Spire.
All right.
We're wrong. I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, I mean, I would have just blocked it. You could block it with just about anything.
Yeah, I mean, the Rogue Refiner quite literally just, trades with it.
Even trade, yeah. Why not?
All right, that's a cast out on top. And I think that's maybe Billy was just trying to get the value out of the Glorybringer before it gets casted out.
That's fair.
Because we did have the cast out reveal. Let's see. Christian's sitting on cast out unknown card.
But, here's the issue, because he still has the active Chandra even if he casts out the Glorybringer.
Yeah, and you still have Whirlers that just get better. Your Long Tusk Cub gets bigger. Like you said, Rogue Refiner's the worst card on this board right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. It's insane. It's insane.
This deck is really good. And it's funny because Billy's just been deploying thing after thing.
Yeah.
There hasn't been like some really, and not to discount Billy winning, but like there hasn't been some really complex play to Billy's game. He's just been playing the cards in his hand.
He's just like, I have things, I play things.
Exactly. And then it's you're just seeing it's working out for him.
Yeah. I like Sultai a little bit better when it comes to my energy variant.
Well, Sultai isn't as straightforward.
I mean, it's kind of straightforward in the general sense of you play a.
There's more decisions to be made.
That's fair, because you're like
than Temur.
Yeah, Temur, you just play out your threats. You're Sultai, you're just like,
how can I scale my threats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another one off the top. So, if anyone missed what happened, Christian cast out the Chandra because the other Glory Ringer's not going to untap. So that gives Christian that gave him another fair shake at things, but then Billy just found another Glory Ringer.
What is even happening?
What? Billy's thinking about all of his creatures getting in just to do it. Like,
I mean, why not? Why not?
Yeah. The Hostage Taker just kills whatever it blocks, so you're not worried about it, like, the Hostage Taker dying. Right? He can start doing the alternating exerting. And Christian's just seen enough. He's not even going to attempt to continue to play out this game.
I mean, why not?
I absolutely. I mean, I understand where he's coming from.
I do too. Like, if Billy's literally just gonna draw, like, did he even have cards in hand?
No.
Yeah, like if he's just gonna keep drawing off the top and like playing whatever he draws off of the top, why am I continuing?
These quite literally just perfect cards. Off
Yeah, it's literally like, this seems fine. Play. This also seems fine. Play.
Yeah, it definitely Temur can have a lot of discouraging plays.
It's like, yeah, this one's mediocre, but it's still better than what they're doing. Play. Like, what a world, dude. What a world. Oh man.
All right, yeah, that was a pretty ugly match as far as Christian's side is concerned.
That is what it looks like to get outvalued at every step of the game. Literally every step.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
it didn't
start to finish.
It didn't feel like we were saying Brandon couldn't find his footing when he was just finding lands. Christian found footing and it still got taken out from under.
Yeah, right? Like, it's literally each time Christian found footing, Billy was right there, just ready to rip the same rug out from under his feet. It was crazy. Even like Billy literally was like, my land is better than yours. Yours comes into play tapped, mine doesn't. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, Christian played turn 1 tap land, Billy's like turn 1 fast land. Let's go.
Yeah, it was outvalue after outvalue.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, and that's just the general power level of Temur, and I probably, unless they print some sort of clean answer to it soon, we're gonna be seeing a lot of Temur moving forward. I imagine it just gets better as more things get printed.
Well, okay, so this is the issue that it has arrived. So energy, you don't have to do anything to get it.
Yeah, it happens.
It just happens by playing.
By playing your cards.
It breaks the rule of magic, like wizards, like rule
abilities.
Yeah, like if you get something for it, there's some kind of drawback. You know what? Which like the only energy card that has a drawback? I'll wait.
I don't.
Bad Bob. What is it? Aether? No.
Glint Sleeve Siphoner?
Glint Sleeve.
Great.
Okay, yeah, but it's the only one with a drawback. The only drawback is I lose 1 life.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
I lose 1 life. Where Bob's like, oh yeah, you rip a 4-drop. There's 4 life. 1 life. And it has menace. And it gives you an energy when it comes out. And it gets another energy for attacking.
For just attacking.
Not even for connecting.
Yeah.
Like, that's the issue here. Is like so Ixalan basically fell flat, like, as a set because
there was no free synergy like Temur was. Temur is, like you were saying, it's just free synergy.
Yeah,
like,
you literally are rewarded for playing your deck.
The deck works just by playing cards.
And it's not, it's not even like you have to, like, think about it. You're just like, play a threat, get some energy, use some energy, play a threat,
deploy Glorybringer,
don't play a threat this turn. I'll wait. Essence Scouter, your thing. Cool. Yeah, we'll play another threat. Here, I'll get a Thopter. Rogue Refiner, which is somehow the worst card in my deck. How's a 3-mana 3/2 that draws you a card and gets you 2 energy for doing literally nothing, the worst card in your deck?
Yeah, it's like saying Kitchen Finks is the worst card in Modern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if we lived in a world where like the power level of Modern was so high that like Kitchen Finks was the worst card.
You know, there's actually another card like Rogue Refiner, Wistful Selkie, I do believe. It's literally a 3-mana hybrid blue or green. When it ETBs, you draw a card. How is this better than that?
I would say Coiling Oracle is probably on the same par.
Coiling Oracle is still worse, and it costs 1 less mana.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I mean, there's people testing Caleb Durwood, bless his heart, because he always plays weird decks. But
yeah, right.
There's people like testing Temur Marvel and it was funny because he played. So round 1, he's playing against Burn, and he has 4 Woodweaver's Puzzle Knots main board. Think about how many decks Woodweavers just blanks.
Bye, guys. It's been nice.
Yeah, Woodweavers was played in the old Marvel decks because once you sack it, you gain an energy off the Marvel because Marvel fuels itself.
So you get instead of getting 3 energy,
for some reason.
Yeah, like instead of getting 3 energy, you get 4 energy and gain 3 life, and you know, like it's whatever. Like fine.
So Woodweavers just like comes down and blanks everything Burn's doing, slows down a lot of the other strategies in Modern. Like he was playing and he was like, "Wow, Woodweavers just stays in every matchup."
I don't want to play against that deck.
Some rogue Modern Marvel deck.
Because like the issue is I have to win by combat damage, and if they're just like gain 3 life, gain 3 life.
So my favorite part of the way that he built the deck, because he came up with this list, is he tests on stream every single night when he comes up with something. So he's testing this deck, and the best part is that his 2 hits are Emrakul.
Promisend or
the good one.
Okay.
4 main board. Those are his hits off Marvel. And you're like, okay, only 4 Emrakuls. He can also hit 4 through the breaches. So if there's an Emrakul stranded in hand, he gets to hit through the breach and then just put it into play.
I'm actually done this time. I don't want to talk about
like this deck is super. It's sweet though.
You know what would
really
what would feel like? What would feel real bad having a Abrupt Decay, a Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. Like,
yeah, because that's like your only target in the deck to Abrupt Decay. His turn 1 plays Attune with the Aether, Ancient Stirrings. Like, well, dude, he spends way too much time testing on stream, but like. He comes up with some really cool stuff. He came up with Banned Spirits, and that deck's cool.
That deck is real sweet.
Yeah, it's like a mid-rangey tribal deck. Yeah.
I like mid-range. I like tribal. Those are 2 things I want to do.
Exactly. I don't know why you haven't built Banned Spirits.
Because it has blue in it.
Ah.
And white. I don't play either of those things. I see you looking at me funny. Everybody's made this argument because I play Abzan. Cool. Literally the only white cards I play. Lingering Souls. Path, Stony Silence, and Gideon.
You're more hurt about this than that.
And Gideon. Okay, everybody like it's real funny because like people are like you play what's that card? Siege Rhino, and I'm like Siege Rhino is not even a white card.
Hey, Healing Salve's on that card. Bump in the Night and Healing Salve are on that card. Hey, I'll make this argument. It's technically a white card. Any card that Healing Salve's on is a white card. Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot's a white card. I'm willing to make this argument, dude.
You know, I'm not gonna argue against you like at all. Like I think
that was the rate they set in Alpha. They said everything that gains you 3 life is Healing Salve. Everything that draws you 3 cards is Ancestral, which is why they printed an Ancestral that you suspend later on. Everything that deals 3 damage is Bolt, Rift Bolt, Lightning Bolt. This is the precedence. Everything that gains you 3 life is Healing Salve. Lightning Helix is literally Lightning Bolt plus Healing Salve.
Okay. Wait, no, I was gonna say never mind. I was gonna say so then wouldn't Siege Rhino also be a red card? But it's 3 life.
It's bumping the night as well.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. I got you.
What's the green part of it? Trample, right?
It's big creature. It's a big creature for really good rate.
It's Goyf.
It's not quite Goyf.
I mean, Goyf is typically a 4/5.
Right. No, I see what your argument is, but there's a creature that specifically is like, so if you take the bump in the night and that's one of the mana, right? If we're doing this right, the black is, or so that's
I
the
like
black.
this is good.
Yeah, the white is Healing Salve.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the green and one other. There is a creature in Modern that I believe is either 2 or 3 mana and is a 4/5. And it's just a green creature. He's playing the Modern green Stompy deck.
Here, I got it.
Which we can make the argument that is Tarmogoyf. Two mana, 4/5, pretty typically the stuff.
Because you have like Bump in the Night at 1.
But
black.
I would say because it doesn't scale, it's not Tarmogoyf. It's probably based off of a different card.
But yeah, like it would make sense if we were doing it that way, because it's like white is Healing Salve, 1 white is Healing Salve, 1 black is
the Bump in the
Night, 2 green is Tarmogoyf. Or no, 2 mana green in a general is Tarmogoyf. But
that would be fair. Yeah, because I think the creature I'm thinking of is like 2 green mana. So then Siege Rhino would have costed much different.
You know, that card was supposed to be a 3 mana card. That card was supposed to be a 3 mana. I think it was a 3 mana 3/3 or a 3 mana 3/4.
In the same format with Collected Company.
With no trample.
Same format with Collected Company.
Yeah, which would have been great.
Yeah, it depends on your definition of great. I like that the format's shaped up into Jeskai Black, so
just make fair decks great again. That's all I want.
Or 5 color not green, as I used to write it down on my sheets.
God.
At tournaments. Everyone's like, "You're playing Jeskai Black, right?" And I'm like, "No, it's Mardu Blue."
I like if I'm ever playing like any.
That was a weird time for naming decks too.
Oh yeah.
Jeskai Black, like.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't you just say 4 color?
No, I like literally loved when people when crap when 4 color decks were the thing. I literally love being like, it's 5 color, no this color, that
yeah, 5 color not green.
5 color not white.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, it's like 5 colors except for 1 color.
I think the creature I'm thinking of is 3 mana 4/5, actually.
Leatherback Baloth.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, so
makes sense.
Siege Rhino is still at that rate is still at an amazing rate for no reason. Just already at 4 mana is phenomenal. Whatever,
yeah, it's like real funny.
Wizards.
A lot of people like still like give me like grief about running Siege Rhino. They're like, "Oh, it's so inefficient." I'm like, "Yeah,
because they're trying to push their curve lower, and you don't need to."
Yeah, it's like you say that, and then every time
and then the 6-point life difference happens.
Oh, yeah, and then you're like, they're like literally like the same people who are like, "Why are you running?"
Swing.
Yeah, like why are you running Siege Rhino? And then I drop Siege Rhino, and they just sigh, and I'm just like,
"Yeah, this card's good.
Hey,
that's why I'm running it."
Hey.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with our third and final round with this short F&M.